TV here with Eddie Hearn. After a great night here in Frisco, Texas, Bam's performance, obviously, we all expected that.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, the way he broke him down, let's be honest. But the biggest thing I want to talk to you about is Usyk. Usyk, Bam, it's like...
Yeah, phenomenal fighters. To be honest, even Shakur last week, like I watch boxing every week live, 6 foot from the ring. Like you don't see fighters like that very often. And I thought it was just amazing to watch. Just the movement, the defence, the offence, and the same with Usyk as well. Just incredible. I really feel like Bam is up pound for pound 2, 3, like those kind of levels. Now I know he's like 5 or 6 going in, but I think he's a phenomenal fighter.
Have you not watched any of the rounds of Manny and Barrios?
No, I thought he started okay apparently, but I've just what I'm being told is he kind of got overrun a little bit. But is it close or?
It's kind of.
I got to be honest with you.
Sean was giving him we stopped watching at the 7th round, and it's like he was giving him all the 6 rounds. Like,
really?
Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that.
No.
But moving forward,
I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. You had obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average, with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Barrios? Yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, but I don't know, maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh? Really? 7-1? Really?
I'm telling you.
Getting knocked out.
Yeah, Usyk's just phenomenal. What a fighter. If you watch that fight, Usyk was under pressure in the first round because Dubois comes out fast like he did against AJ, and if he catches you, you're in trouble. And I think just after that, he just decided basically, I'm not going to go on the back foot anymore. I'm going to take the fight to Dubois. And he just kind of beat him up. And obviously stops him. He's beaten AJ twice, Fury twice, Dubois twice. Unbelievable.
But did you see that they had, it's a little bit out of context here. I hope he doesn't hear it, but Jake Paul was in there with Usyk.
I know, man. What's going on?
What's going on here?
You got the pound for pound #1 facing off with Jake Paul in the ring. The world's gone mad. But fair play to Jake Paul. What's he even doing there? What's he doing in the ring? But what's he doing fighting Anthony Joshua?
Where do you rank them all time now?
Who, Jake Paul? I rate. All time. I feel like legacy really is only established over time. But now you have to start talking about him as one of the greats. Heavyweight greats. I feel like there's very few fighters that would be able to compete over multiple generations against fighters like Mike Tyson. Ali. Right? You know that Usyk I know it's a bit, beat Ali, but what a fight that would be. Two just genius fighters. You'd fancy him probably to beat Mike Tyson. Right? Larry Holmes. You talk about great heavyweights, Joe Frazier, Sonny, you'd back him to beat those.
Foreman,
yeah. And the remarkable thing is, he's not that big. Really, he's a 200-pound guy that's kind of beefed up to hang with those bigger guys. And what he's doing is, he's taking the fight to the bigger guys. That's what he's done with Dubois. He boxed off the back foot in the first round, then thought, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go and beat him up. Phenomenal.
Where does he go from here?
He should retire, but obviously it was a great performance. So if he's loving what he's doing, and good luck to him, he can carry on. But what else is there to do?
So in a hypothetical world, let's just say, because he being a cruiserweight going to heavyweight, let's say if he fought Evander Holyfield, how would you see that fight?
Holyfield's one of my favourite fighters, and I always said when he was cruiserweight, Usyk against Holyfield at cruiserweight would just have been. I just can't see him losing. Even Holyfield. Holyfield was, nothing special. Was harsh because he was very special. But do you know what I'm saying? Just tactically and style-wise and what he does in his feet and everything. Like, Holyfield was just so tough. Granite chin, come forward, non-stop output. But Usyk's just like, you know, break you down, touch, move, touch. Like, I don't know. I think...
Eddie, your thoughts on a few of the fights from tonight? Nishant Dev, Amari Jones, and Diego Pacheco?
Yeah, Amari Jones, very good. I mean, like, you know, the guy was kind of awkward, but he was a journeyman, really. But it doesn't really get stopped, and he got beaten up. Nishant adapting well to the pros, very exciting. Ammo done well, actually. It was a good fight against Vasquez, and it was quite a tough fight because obviously he had an opponent that pulled out 5 days before. New opponent comes in, undefeated. I actually, you know, I know that he'll get criticised a little bit because he probably could have gone through the gears, but I was pleased with Diego's draw, yeah? Oh my God,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, a draw. Awful.
It's a draw?
Yeah.
Majority draw.
Yeah.
Majority draw. So what is... Oh,
Go on.
So what, like, I mean... Eddie,
But it just shows you, that's got everything to do with Mario Barrios. With all due respect, like, you know, imagine what Brian Norman even would do to Pacquiao, or Boots would do to Pacquiao.
What about
Eddie,
Brian Norman and
you
Haney?
said when we talked,
Good fight. Good fight.
When you sat down and talked to Marcos about like a month ago, you said he shouldn't be fighting for a world
He shouldn't.
title, and I do agree with that. But you know, going for this, like, is it necessary for him to continue? Like, why do we, like, you know, Pacquiao? Like, it's.
No,
like,
but look,
just-
the guy at Barrios just drew. He drew, or on his last fight on the Jake Paul card.
Almost.
Against yeah. Like, I thought he lost the fight. I was there. I was ringside. It was awful. Or it weren't even. It's not elite. It's not world championship level. And you know, listen, respect to Pacquiao. I mean, he's gone in there after 5 years out and got a draw with a world champion. But you know.
Hey Eddie, what's next for Shakur? We thought he was going to be here tonight.
Yeah, he was going to, but he's chilling out. He's been everywhere this week, so he watched on TV. I think that I like the fight with Teofimo Lopez. You know, I think he should move up and try and become a 4-division world champion.
What were your thoughts
Right.
when you seen him and Shakur on the show the other day talking?
Conor Benn. Yeah, great. I mean, look, that's another great fight, you know, but I think we'll see what happens with Conor Benn and Eubank and then go from there. Last question, boys.
With DP going forward, what do you want to give him next with, all the thoughts on the
Yeah, as I was saying, I actually didn't mind Diego's performance tonight. I know that people wanted him to go through the gears, but McCumbie's good and he's very dangerous. He punches very hard. He won every round, Diego, pretty much. So, good learning fight. He's 24 years of age. He's number 1 with the WBO. For me, when you look at the contenders at 168, you've got Charlo's 35 and Billy, I think he's 31. I like Pacheco against Shiraz. 24 years of age, 26 years of age. You know, obviously they both want to fight with Canelo. Make it an eliminator. Let's roll the dice.